Actually, I'm not a technology person. I like technology, I'm curious, but I'm not a technology person. What I came across when I was doing some research for Pearson is a piece of technology called Jive software, jive.com. It's used by some really big companies, people like Pearson's, Apple, Thomson Reuters. And again, you're probably thinking there, that's great, Michael, they've got huge IT budgets. This technology is available and it's very cheap. My business of 1.5 million with about, 10 full-time staff and about 60 associates, I can do it at £35 a time. So I practice what I preach, I use this technology. Okay? What is it? It's collaborative software. It's the ability to share knowledge 24/7, so long as you've got access to the internet anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. And so all I'm doing is taking as an L&D expert, if you like, the technology and using it to its full. So I do it in 3 ways. Firstly, if I did tell you a little bit of a lie, because I still use classrooms, because I know audiences want classrooms on occasionally, and sometimes we need to get people in the same room. But I don't use it as often as I used to. But when I do, or I'm running a program, I use this to tell people what's going to happen. I'll create a video, the course tutor will talk to all participants. Currently running something for the British Council in Southeast Asia. We can talk to everybody who's going to come into Dubai in 2 weeks' time. Through the wonders of FaceTime, Skype. So we'll put the brief in. Any diagnostics, we put on this tool. So if we're going to use psychometrics, we use strength scope, we go through this tool. We can poll people. I can get real-time feedback in terms of what they're thinking. I'm going to show you my major client. The CEO uses it all the time. He'll ask his leaders questions. Real-time feedback on engagement questions. Then we run the development and we use it, and then subsequent to that we will use it for follow-ups to embed the learning. So we'll use Q&A with the tutors. We'll run our learning sets on them. It facilitates learning between participants. The key is to get learners to share their knowledge. So, it's very like Facebook and LinkedIn. So you have a profile. And the significance of a profile, as you know from your Facebook and your LinkedIn, is what it tells you about you. But from an organizational perspective, as you can see, I can say what I like, what I'm good at. I can share that knowledge. You can connect people. The key to participation on this new media is gamification. How many play Candy Crush? How many people go on TripAdvisor? TripAdvisor, by the way, is fantastic, isn't it? The wisdom of the crowd. I can pick any hotel, any restaurant, anywhere in the world, and it will tell me what 10 people thought of it last week. Gamification. You create ways and means to engage people by running competitions. So at Christmas, when we used it, we had a Santa through to elves system. Highest point score was Santa, lowest was elves. Working in an energy company, different types of energy. You find ways and means to engage people.